Welcome to HIIT 8. It's been a little while because I've been focusing on launching all the Zoom classes and the on-live stuff, so I'm really enjoying seeing people's faces and feeling like it's part of a connection. But I also, as I always said, wanted to offer free content out there to people who really need this at this moment in time and maybe have lost work or just don't have the funds to be able to pay for it. I get that. I will always put out free content. So here is HIIT 8, and this is named aptly Chaos. Chaos, it's called Chaos. So it's a very simple setup. It's basically 4 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. But at any point when you're doing those 4 exercises, which you will do 2 rounds through each block, at any point when I shout chaos, and that's whenever I remember, when I shout chaos, you must do 5 burpees. So if I shout chaos at any point, you're going to do it with me, we're going to do 5 burpees. You may take longer than me when you do your chaos, so I will go straight back to what I've been doing wherever we are, and I will let you know to join me, or maybe we're on a break, or maybe we've moved on to the next exercise. But you must do your 5 burpees every time. Whether you walk them, jump them, doesn't matter, but that's your chaos. 5 burpees. So let's get started, let's get warm. So no equipment today, body weight only HIIT, and we've got 4 blocks. 4 blocks of 4 exercises. Each exercise will be 45 seconds with a 15-second rest, so you do get rests, unless I've shouted chaos whilst you're doing the rest, and then you're not allowed to take a rest. Although you are at home and I can't see you, so you could possibly cheat, but remember, you're only cheating yourself. You sleep with your own conscience every night. Not me, I don't sleep with yours. So you just push on through those chaoses and don't let me down now just because I can't see you and kick you up the bum. I always do that lightly, I must say. I'm not a military girl. I don't push too hard, more of a motivational push. Okay, let's release the upper back. So this is the afternoon for me. I've been busy working on choreography for classes. If you haven't joined us yet in the Zoom, why not? If the time even suits you as a one-off, maybe you're off for the day, or maybe you're going to be able to join us more when the kids have stopped school. Hey, a lot of people are telling me that, so I'm even going to think about adding some extra classes for that time, because you'll be much freer. You can sit the kids in front of the telly or whatever, and then come and do your exercise with me. Come side to side, stretch out. We'll just do one of my very traditional warm-ups today. Just quickly getting you fully functioning and ready to hit the HIIT. Let's go further down. Into the back here. This is all about the posterior chain, waking up right the way through the side of the body and the back of the body. Knees soft so we're not tightening through the hamstrings here. And then take your legs wider and go side to side. Turn your toes out. Great. Into that wide side to side position. So how's it all going? Are you onwards and upwards? Are you? Through the middle. My team out there, are you spreading the word? Please tell people about these workouts because they are free, and I would love them to be going out to anybody who really needs, go side to side team, anybody who needs some endorphin kicking, health immunity boosting sanity at this minute. And sometimes it's a bit of a drag, you know, you've got to force yourself to do these things. I'm not immune to that either. Yeah, sometimes you do, but I tell you what, it always makes you feel better. Come in, give me a normal squat now, slight turn out, feet hip width, down, up and back, down, stretch and back. Yes, because you know we'll have some press-ups somewhere in the mix, something using our shoulders and chest muscles, and we need to make sure that they're ready for that. Let's change it to a squat with a forward circle. Yeah. pulling back, and now we're getting right into the rear, back of the shoulders, rear delts. Oh, nice big stretch as they come forward there. 2 more, and obviously warming up the legs. 1 more. Fab, give me some lunges. Step out in front. Step out in front. Good, just alternating. Back straight, front knee over ankle. And you know, as a beginner, you can do these workouts. Yes, it may really hurt because you're not used to working at this level, but when you take the breaks, when you do it as slow as you need to on the level that's right for you, you can do this. You can start as a beginner and you can work through. 2 more. 1 more. Good, let's open the hips out. So just a circle around in the other leg, circle around. Yeah, so we got some lateral movement here. Great, 2 more. 1 more. And then I want you to come down to plank. Just roll down through the spine, let the chin tuck in and the spine roll, bend the knees lots and come to plank and wake up these wrists. I'm going to wake them up by doing some mini circles. Tiny little circles. Now you can do these on your knees, guys. So beginners, get right down here, tuck your hips forward and do the circles like so. Change direction. I want your hands to be ready for any planks or any press-ups or anything where we're going to use the wrists here. 1 more. And then a little bit more for the hips and the thighs. Just move forward and backwards. Just lift up through the toes. If this is not suitable for you, you could do this on your knee. Yeah, back leg on the knee. And then switch. Other side. Yeah, so knee down or knee off. Good. 1 more. And then come back to plank and just walk and see if you can get a little bit of a stretch. Bend the knees for safety, but see if you can lift your tailbone, lift up your heels, and then drop, curve, and come back up. Okay, so the first 4 exercises we're going to do. We're going to be on the floor for hip thrusters, so we're going to be lying on our backs to begin with, knees bent and hips thrusting off the floor. Then we're going to do get-ups, and then we're going to stand up for the last 2 doing a full squat. I'll show you lots of options there, and then either a high knee walk or a high knee run. So let's start on the floor, show you the first 2. Let me grab my timer. Hip thrusters, working back of the body. This will be your first movement. Very light touch down and a big squeeze at the top. Yeah, and then the get up all the way up without your hands for advanced. Everybody else using tucking, rolling to the side, or other options which I'll show you when we get there. Remember, we're going to do this all twice through. 45 seconds, you do get a 15-second rest between each one. Watch out for chaos. Are you ready for hip thrusters? Round 1, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So a nice, easy lying down start to class today. Yeah, bit of a false sense of security. You'll get to lie down at the end too. Good. So yeah, you can dig heels right into the ground and even lift your toes slightly. So if you can wiggle your toes, what that will do is put everything into the heels, which is then going to give you, if you can feel your butt there, should feel solid when you're lifting it up, squeezing everything into the glutes. But really working into the bum there, you should be already feeling it. Yes, keep going. So hips coming up to the sky. Stop, take your rest. That's what HIIT's all about. Sometimes they give you shorter rest, sometimes they give you longer. We're going to go for get-ups next. It's like the reverse of a burpee. Start with your arms out and your legs out. And I'll show the beginners first. Let's go. Roll onto the side, pick yourself up, extend your arms, go back down, tuck your leg in, and back through. So this would be your beginners. You might be slower than me, you might be faster. Doesn't matter. You can also come up with your knees together or cross your legs to stand up. Some people find that's really good. 2, advanced level, tuck in. Fab. Pulling up. Chaos! 5 burpees, team. That probably shocked you, so you're probably a bit slower than me. I'm already on number 2. Don't worry if you hear the beep. I will guide you through whether we're on the break or we move to the next one. I think that was 4. I've probably done more. Good, we're on the break. Keep going. Don't you dare finish till you've done your 5. Next exercise is your full squat. So if you're still doing them, keep going. Everybody else? Squat, stand, squat, stand. Now I've got my toes slightly turned out. I've got my chest lifted. And maybe your body doesn't like to go this far down. That's fine. Your hips might be tight. So turn the toes out a little bit more, go a little bit wider, and just go to halfway. And you can use your hands, beginners, or you can put your hands here, but try not to look like this. It's the bend and the sit back in the heels that you want. That real sit right back. Good. My chest is lifted and my tailbone drives down towards the floor. Stop. 15 seconds. We've got one more of round 1. We're going to do a high knee walk for those of you who are not jumping at all. Yep, beginners or injured people who are rehabilitating, or high knee sprint. So this would be your advanced, and this would be your level 1. Yes. Now, as I always say, still get an amazing workout without the jumping. Pump your arms and lift your knee as high as you can without the jump. Everybody else, we're right the way here, firing up in our high knee sprint. So we're not kicking the bottom, we're lifting the knees upwards. There's a difference. Get a little bit more engagement in the abs as well. And the back is nice and straight. Stop. That was 1 round. We're back to hip thrusters. Come on down. 4 exercises to go and you've already finished block 1. We're halfway, block 1. It's all about getting through hits, isn't it? So our heels, let's go. Heels underneath those knees and blast up. Yeah. Great. Chaos. How about we just turn over and jump or walk in? Remember, you can walk these. Knees down. It's slower, but it doesn't matter, because I will tell you where to join us if you're slow. It doesn't matter. I've got 3 more. And I haven't heard the beep yet, so I'm going to go back and continue with my hip thruster. I think I didn't hear the beep. Yes, 15 seconds rest. Get up's next. So you're getting used to chaos now. It's going to give you that little kick whenever you think, oh, I'm just feeling all okay here. I will kick you. Let's go. So get ups. I do the level where I reach forward, but I've been doing this for a long time and my back is pretty flexible and my hips. So don't worry if you can't do this. This is just something to aim for. And it depends on your posture, it depends on your flexibility, and then obviously the strength in your legs to get you up, hence the get up. So you've got an abdominal crunch, you've got a leg workout, lots going on. Stop, take your 15 seconds and breathe. Breathe, breathe. 2 more exercises and we get a break. And you get a chance to drink. For full squats, I'm going to go a little bit wider than my hips. Toes out. Here we go. So I'm dropping all the way down, but you don't have to, remember. Whatever feels right for your knees. And if your body is doing this, and it's curving, and you look like this, then you're much better to go halfway or just below the hip level. And stop where you can maintain the straight back to push up. So this is the upward version from the get up. So we're continuing the same work and overload in the legs. Chaos. Here we go. Chaos. 5 burpees. Remember, you might be slow. There's the break. Don't stop till you've done your 5. It means you might miss your break. Woohoo! I'm nasty Nat. Some of you might still be going. You can join us when we start on the high knee run. Yeah? So if you're still doing your burpees, keep going. If not, you're with me or you're here. Yeah. Always that option. Pump your arms. A sprinter doesn't run like this. Get those arms involved. Yeah. This is right to the end, team. End of block 1. Come on. Push on. Tap, tap. Woo, woo. Come on. Push and pump. All the way to the break. To the drink break. Can we do it? There you go. Stop. Forget about all that. That one's finished. 3 blocks to go. Alright. Whilst you're having a drink, whilst you're letting the heart rate come down, because that's what we do in HIIT, we let it drop, we can slam it up again and blast it, you know my favourite word, and blast it again like we do in Tabatas. You just get a little bit longer on this nice break. So, we're going to work the chest and the core, and then a little bit of heart rate and legs too. Everything going on in this one. So we're going to do a T press up. A T press up is simply a chest press up, which is hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, elbows out and back, chest down, chest up, turn over. I'm doing level 1 here on my knees to side plank. So you do 1 press up and 1 side plank. Yeah, obviously that can be done on your toes, advanced people. Second exercise, a bit more complicated. Have a little look. We're going to be in bear pose, which looks like this, or hovering straight backed, like a table position. And then we lift one arm and slide and tap the opposite leg through to the side and back. Slide and tap to bear and back. I will show you options if you find that too hard, or you can simply hold bear, that's fine too, because that's a hard one. It's a bit complicated with the arms. And then we're up for decoys, yeah, from Muay Thai, and some scissors as well, some boxing fast scissors. So let's start with the T press. Give me some space. Check you can see me. Hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. So if you go from your shoulders, go out a tiny bit. Elbows tuck back. It's like you're doing a pull-up. Yep, so your elbows go out and back like that. Not to the side and not completely in. That's a tricep one. Ready? To side plank from your press up. 1 press up, 1 side plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'll do advanced, on my toes, turn, let my feet just flop to the side, and then through the press up and through the side plank. Yeah. So get used to it. Get the feeling. Let me go back to the beginner's level. Knees down, hips forward, through into side plank with bend of your knee. Now there is another level. You could pull it back even more. You could come back to here. If you're not used to doing any arm work, go back to there. Press and turn and extend. Yep, it's the same. You're still getting that work for you, for your body. It's what it's all about. Great. Okay. So, already forgot what was next. Oh yeah, bear. The lovely bear with your leg through. So we're going to bring the hands a little bit narrower, shoulder width, knees under hips, lift off the floor, and then let's go. Lift one arm, opposite leg through the gap. Lift the other arm, opposite leg through the gap. So the same sort of movement as the T press, where we're lifting the arm and turning, but now we're hitting the core a little bit more. Oh, that rhymed. The core a little bit more. Now options, just hold the bear. Hold the bear. Hovering the knees close to the floor but not on the floor. If you need to take a little rest, just stop, pull back. But chaos! Chaos! You might go include the break, guys, unless you're fast. You need your breaks. That's 3 for me. There's a break. Good, I get a break. Do you? Are you cooking up? Don't worry if you're not, just keep going. Decoys next. Now decoys, we're in a wide squat position. Let's go. If you're joining us and you're still burpeeing, sounds a bit rude, that's fine. Option for this one, squat, turn, squat. It's a wide squat with my front foot turned out and facing forwards. So this is your non-jumping option. Always a non-jumping option. Yeah, everybody else? Down, switch. Land in the squat with your legs open. So don't land up here with straight legs. Land down here, switch, switch. Yeah. Stop. Good. Moving on. Little boxing, fast, scissor feet. And I will show you an option for this as well. But it's going to be looking, leaning forward. Show you take the weight forward and lean, light little feet. So it's as if you were doing a mini decoy, but you're actually staying straight. Option will be this. Tap back. So if your knees are feeling this, or for any reason, or it's just too much for your heart rate right now, in your fitness journey, then pull it back. If not, we're here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How long you got? You have 10 seconds. Yes. Come on. Stop. Good. Back to the beginning. So we're halfway already. 4 minutes to the end of block 2. T-press. Get yourselves ready on your knees, or back here, or on your toes. Here we go. To side plank, working your oblique muscles, the side of your waist, sculpting the side of the waist. So when you do go to your side plank, lift up underneath here, really lift, as if someone's, or you yourself, are even pulling your own waistline up. So we always say in Pilates, you want to lift up from the waist, not from the shoulder. Take the weight off the shoulder and squeeze the underneath waistline. So it's drawing inwards and upwards, yeah. Yeah. Lifting up. Good, take the stop, take the rest. So we got the bear tap through. Let's do all of these and make sure we get them right. And don't worry if it's not for you, if you're getting confused or you can't balance on that one arm, that's okay. Here we go. Tap, center. So advanced, you're literally moving close to the wall. Let me do it this way. Can you still see me? Yeah, there. Bam. Foot extension. Now you can hover the foot or you can tap it down to help you. Hover. Make sure when you come back to the center that your shoulders are still above your wrist and you haven't been leaning back. So keep that position with your shoulders above your wrist. Wrists up. You might want to make it harder. In front. Stop. Great. We've got decoys and we've got scissors. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, team. Ready? Are you steady? Go. Chaos! Ah! Just when you're getting going, I can hear you all screaming at home. No! Because they always do in class. One more. And I'm back to the decoy switch. So again, toes out. Remember the option? If you're back with us and you're doing beginners, pull right back. You're feeling dizzy, stay here, go to here. especially with this one, because chaos, burpees, you're quickly up and down. So it's too much, feeling dizzy, pull back, eyes on the horizon. Good. Scissors, last one to the break. Light feet. Think boxer. He's got to move fast. He's got to be quick. He's got to be sharp. Are you ready? Steady. Go. Or here, head down, ready to fight. Boom, boom. We love a bit of pretend aggression. I'm certainly not a fighter, but I'm a good pretend fighter. I can look scary, but I'm not. I'm soft. I'm a level 9 fighter. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Fire up, fire up, go faster, go more, fire up, fire up. Chaos! Oh no! You thought it was over, and that's the actual break, but you can't stop until you've finished 5 burpees. And I've finished, have you? I'm gonna let you continue. But here's your break. Whew. Well done. You're still not finished? Don't worry, you've got time. You've got time, don't cheat. Sleeping with your own conscience. Oh, it's lovely. This lovely spray is just a lifesaver. You are halfway. Halfway. So the next block is the last of your fire, although you will still have some chaos in the final block, which is abs. This is the penultimate block, and you can push. Push the heart rate as hard as your body will let you, and obviously if you're a beginner, you know when to pull back. You can always come back to a squat or something just like walking, which is going to keep the circulation moving and keep the eyes on the horizon. You should never get to the point as a beginner where you're on the floor feeling dizzy or sick. Don't let yourself go there. It's not healthy. As I said, this is not a military boot camp. It's not about that. It's about pushing you to your personal, just before your max, so you feel fine. Okay, so this next block, let me just see. I'm going to pull my mat out of the way. Yes, and bring it back for abs. So I've got a bit more space and I'm not going to fall over it. It's all about, hair everywhere now, the sweat's dripping. This is all about Muay Thai and boxing. We're going to start in the first round, leaning onto the right leg. Some hair is trying to tickle my face. There's the professional side of me gone, hey. Arms up, and we're going to pull this knee around in a mini sort of semicircle across the body and back out. Across the body and back out. Now this is an imaginary someone's head, boom, boom. So you can do this fast, you can do it slow, and you can add a little power as well, which I'll show you. The first round we'll do on the right side. When we come back to do it all again, we'll obviously change sides. And then we've got a squat with an alternating front kick, boom. So again, this is all about kickboxing, Muay Thai. And then uppercuts, which come upwards, and body rips, which go right in here. We're gonna have some fun on this one. We're gonna get some energy right the way up. Okay, so we're starting with the legs. Lean onto the right leg, turn the toes to the side, but keep your hips facing me, slightly diagonal. So you're not here, you're also not here. You're on the diagonal, okay? Get ready, arms up in the air, pull your arms down towards your knee. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So stand on the right, and we're pulling the left across. Yeah. So imagine in Muay Thai, this is the pretend aggression. Boom, smash. We wouldn't do that unless it was absolutely necessary. But this is an amazing move for your core. You're pulling right the way across here. You're twisting, you're pulling in. So squeeze the abdominals in as tight as possible while you're doing this. Pull everything, suck it in, make it work. Yeah. Stop. Take a breather. Now we're going to take the feet a little bit wider than the hips and we're going to sit back into the squat, kick. See how I lean back when I kick forward. I want you to think of kicking a door open. Here we go. Changing legs each time. Now this is a front kick, and with a front kick, the toes pull back. So you pull the toes back and you kick with the ball of your foot. Yeah? Have you got that? Have you got it? Chaos! Just when you got it. I've got one more. Where are you? Are you with me? And we haven't heard the beep, so we're still here. If it makes you dizzy, go slower, or don't do as many. Stop. You're a true beginner, maybe you get 2 burpees in chaos, or 3, you don't have to do 5. All right, uppercuts. Now, uppercuts come to the chin, underneath to the chin. If you're used to doing martial arts, boxing, and you're used to your pause, yeah, your fighting stances, then you can take one or the other. I don't mind. Or you can stay in front stance. Try not to wiggle your bum. I love a good old dance. Now's not the time. Pull it back in and fight. Fight. Up to the chin and back to your face every time. And if you're feeling it, if you're doing it hard enough, you can get the burn right across your back. There's your palms. Body rips. Body rips into the stomach, forearm, fist, tuck it in tight. Ready? Ready? So from here, go. Yeah. So, similar to an uppercut, but you're not going up. You're going to someone's stomach. So imagine you're hitting me because you know you want him. Come on. In, in, in. Every time my body punches back. Go on. Fight. Fight. Yeah. Into the stomach. Get rid of any pent-up aggression that you're feeling because you're in the house. Come on now. Come on now. Let's all get rid of this aggression. Maybe you haven't got any. Maybe you are sweetness and light and peace. And most of the time, but sometimes I have a little bit of this aggression because you're just trapped a little bit at the moment. So this is fab. Right, can we go back to the beginning? We're going to go to the other side. We're already halfway. Block 3. Soften the standing leg. One hand on top of the other. Across your body comes this roundhouse knee. So it's not straight in front. Have a look at yourself. Check you're not lifting this knee in front. And check you haven't turned all the way this way either. Remember, diagonal. Yes. Now who wants to pick it up? Yeah. I smile through the aggression. That's how you know it's not. It's a bit fake. Because I just love it in the energy. You know, is my lace going? Keep going for me. Keep going for me. But it's chaos time. Oh, 1. Keep going through the break. Are you going to get any break? Doesn't look like I am. 1 more. Oh, that was the break still. 2-second break I got. Squat and kick. If you're still on the burpees, don't worry, still do them. Don't cheat. Only if you really need to. And then I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah. See, I can look mean. Can I look mean? You're like, no. You don't look mean. This door, boom. Lean back, kick it and push it over. Go on. Kick the door down. Bang. Bang. See how I'm bringing my leg back in each time? Out, in. Great. Uppercuts. Come on. Hit me here. Come on. Hit me here. Go on. See? I can't help but smile. It's in my jeans. Yeah. So I'm coming from the face. Boom. Boom. There's a not quite 90 degrees. Upward. Force. Drop my shoulder in. Boom, boom. Hold it. Fighting stance. Yeah. And you'll love it because you're just going to feel these wearing out. Feel this wearing out. Tomorrow, across your back, you're like, yeah, that worked. That blasted the fat right there. Well, at least we can think it does that. Stop. Body rips. Love a good old body rip. So, get your mean face on. Yeah? Ready to fight? Hit me in the stomach then. Come on. Come on. Oh, against the wall. Nearly had the pictures down there. Yeah. Whoa. But it's chaos. Oh, it's chaos. But we want to get back to do a few more body rips before the end. So hurry up. I've got 2 more. And I'm back. And I'm back. And I'm back. La la la. Ba ba ba. Come on. To the end. To the end of block 3. Oh, nearly there. Ah, there's a beep. Fight hard. Oh, you was coming. Did you work hard? Well done. Abs next. Have a drink. So I don't have my Nike towel. I have my 30-year-old tea towel. That's how professional I am. Like I said, I'm like the opposite. None of the gear, lots of idea. Especially at the moment, because you can't try anything on in any of the shops. So even if I was to go, I can't try it on, so I'm not going to guess, and you can't take it back. So I'm not going to guess whether it fits or not, am I? I think they're going to let us try things on soon, so that'll be good. Maybe you'll see something different. Okay, I need my mat, don't I? This hair's still eating me alive. You must laugh at me chatting on in these videos. They're very real. That's all I'll say. I don't want to change to become someone I'm not. They're very, very real. Okay, what have I got for you? Hopefully you still get the workout. Long leg crunch and twist. Bum lifts. Boat twists. And ins and outs. You're like, what are all those things? Let me show you. And don't forget that at any point, you might just switch over or stand up and do your chaos. Okay, so a long leg crunch and twist looks something like this. Ooh, looks quite nice and up here. Back. Now, options of course. Just a little lift, head off the floor, one opposite arm to opposite leg, or bent leg to shin. This will be less pressure on your back if you have any back issues or you're not used to working your abdominals yet and you're taking it easy and building your strength up. And then what's next? Bum lifts. It's very easy, very simple. Well, they're not that easy, but they're simple. Bum lifts. And then up we come for Cossack boat twists. Yep, these can be done with legs on the floor as well, which I'll show you when we get there. And then we stay up there and we do ins and outs. Ins and outs. Actually, I'm going to double my mats so that I'm comfy, comfy, comfy. And don't forget, we got those chaos. So are you ready? Are you ready? Long leg, crunch, and twist. Block 4, final block. Here we go. So level 1. Well, level 1 is actually the bent leg. Level 1 is the bent leg. I'm using my other arm as a little balance point to lift me up. And then straight leg, smaller lift, straight leg, big lift. Now the arm then could prop on the floor like I showed you before, or it could just be up in the air if your body allows that to happen. It doesn't matter what. I want you all to be comfortable. You're working where you need to work for your body. And breathing out as you crunch up. Breathe out, breathe in, stop, okay? Bum lifts. So it's a very small movement, this. It's a tiny movement for a big band of muscle down here. So pull it in, flex your feet, bend your knees, hands by your side, palms turned up, and lift. Now for some of you, this might be hard to get your tailbone off the floor, yeah? Finally, that's challenging. Some of you may be able to go higher, but I don't want you to come up here. Even if you can, don't do that. Make it smaller and faster if you're good at it. You could even keep it off the floor the whole time and don't actually put the tailbone down and do your mini lifts. Yeah, I often put my hands behind my head or here just to make sure I'm not using it. Chaos! Oh no! Did you think I forgot? It might go through your break. Just when you thought you were having a nice lie down. That's 5 for me. You keep going. You're on a break. It's like friends. Every time I say that, we're on a break. We're on a break. But twists. So I'm going to do them with my feet off the floor to start. That would be your advanced level. Looking something like this. And it goes like this. Option 1 leg down, intermediate level. Option both legs down, twist. Now don't forget, pull in. There it is. Squeeze, twist. Yes. So this is exercise number 3. Block 4. Fly. And again, more work in the abdominals and the waistline. Good. Stop. Take a little lean. Take a little rest. I'm going to turn on the side, but you can keep facing me. Hands go behind your back. You can go on your fingers. You can do whatever you want, really, as long as you feel that you can get this in and out movement. Now, if this is too much for you to have your feet off the floor, because this is quite strong, what you could do is out, in, out, in. This would be level 1 for you. Level 2 is a smaller, controlled, slower movement. So you're not extending your legs. The further you extend your legs, the harder it is. And also the more pressure it is on the back muscles. So again, if you're working on strengthening your back, maybe you keep it smaller. Advanced, you would look like that. You would be right here on your ins and outs. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go, come on. Push it out. Stop. Go back to the beginning. Lie yourself down again. Get ready for that straight leg lift or the bent leg option as well if you had it there for you. Go! Chaos! Oh, I'm already there. Were you quick enough? I knew it was coming, you didn't. And I'm going to finish this one down here and turn over, back. Come and join me whenever you are finished. So advanced level as a whole, lift here, and then option to use the arm. Even this you might find too much, so tap and tap, but go where it feels good for you. Are we still not finished this one? We must be. There you go. We must be. Went on forever that, didn't it? Okay. Bum lifts. So there's a softness in the knees, and again, if your hamstrings are really tight, bend your knees more. Go. Tummy lift. Tummy lift. Da, da, da. Yeah. Chaos! It's because it's the last round. You hate me. You hate chaos. I know. I know. I'm back. Are you keeping up with me, advanced people? Yeah, you're faster than me. I hope you are. No problem with that. Now you should be feeling this burning in your tummy. There's only 2 more exercises after this, team. You're doing brilliant. Good. Take the well-earned rest there. Boat twists. Remember the options. Both feet on the floor, 1 foot off the floor, and then both feet off the floor. Get your Cossacks. Go. Go. So it's a very strong, stabilizing movement in the core. And if you find that you're a person who's leaning back, you're not going to feel it in your abs enough. So you need to then do a version that helps you to be as upright with your spine as I am now. This is of course it's a V, but it's a high V, it's not a low V. So the back, if you can sit on those sit bones rather than your tailbone and you're tilting, you'll feel the abs more. If not, put your feet down to do it until you get strong enough, and you will. Chaos! Oh, I was talking away through the break. This is through the break. She's awful. She's horrendous. How did that go? Ins and outs. Ins and outs. Is this your last one? It is. It is. Options. What were the options? If you're not with us yet, don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to go as fast. I'm going to count you down because you're so close. So close. You have 25 seconds of the whole thing left. Have you finished your chaos, everyone? Did you finish? Because you're doing it again. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Come on, beat me. 4. And that was the end. I'm not finished. Did you make it? Did you beat me? Keep going if you didn't. Keep going if you didn't. Go until you're done. You're 5. Then you're finished. And then walk around. Well done. How'd you like chaos? Like? Wrong word? Wrong word, like? How do you hate chaos? We all hate chaos. I thought it was very apt for now. And I don't always do burpees when I do chaos. Sometimes do get-ups, something else that hurts. Okay, let's just bring the heart rate down. If you're still doing your burpees, okay, go on. If you're finished now, come join us and we're going to stretch. And I need you just to cool down a little bit first. Well done. That was great. Okay, let's take a hamstring stretch. Foot flat, back leg bent, chest lifted. Now push your foot down into the floor, and as you push the toes and the ball of the foot down, lift your bottom higher. And that gives you an extension here on the back of the leg. And then if you lift your toes, you now get the movement into the calf and the back of the knee. So it is very different lifting the toe and not lifting the toe. It's good to do both properly. Properly. Change legs. Foot down, chest lifted. Bum high. I can hear Daddy and Willow chasing each other around the bedroom upstairs. Lift up. I'll put them in hiding so I can do your videos. They're in hiding within hiding. They're in quarantine within quarantine, as they say. We're going in quarantine within quarantine. Come stand, take hold of the foot, squeeze the knees together, kneecap faces down. The heel pulls in, the chest lifts, and as you push that kneecap down and you push the hip flexor forward a little bit, you get more pull in the quad without pulling it too much. Be nice to yourself. Very important at this present moment again, that especially after you've just created chaos, you now create a little bit of peace. Good, let's take this foot behind, plant the other hand on the hip, and then push up and out. Now I really want you to push down into the floor with the back foot and lift up and over at the same time, so you can feel it actually goes all the way down here. You won't feel much. It's not as if this gets this real big pull, but it is a definitive stretch, and obviously as well up here. Cambiamos de lado. Oh, this one's much tighter, see? Much tighter on this side. And we need to stretch the arms too, because again, you may feel that tomorrow. So let's do the upper back. Create this big, big round hug. My hubby's this big on his top arm. So for me to give him a hug, it is exactly like this. I get a nice upper back stretch. And then hands behind, pull back, open up the chest. And I hope you enjoyed that. Now it's finished. Some of you are like, we enjoy it. We enjoy it all the time, Natalie. You're the mad people like me. I understand, I get you. Everyone else is going, no, it was awful. But we're glad we did it. You pushed yourself. And now you can sleep with your own healthy conscience, which is good. Good change. Let's do a little tricep up and over. And then you've got one more stretch through the other arm. Good. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed chaos.